Hello, everyone, and welcome to the USPA Polo Network. My name is Toby Wayman. Joining with me, as always, Cody Offen. Cody, so good to be with you here for the finals of the 2023 edition of the Joe Barry Cup.
Thank you, Toby. Yes, a competitive tournament with a deep field of teams in the final two standing. Here in the finals, Icónica undefeated coming into this game, Toby, and BTA just one loss on their record, which they were able to redeem in the semifinals. A ton of star power on the field here today.
Absolutely. Well, let's take why don't you tell us a little bit more about how they got here?
You can see Icónica and BTA winners of bracket 1 and 3, Lafay winning bracket 2, Old Hickory Bourbon the next best team. So those were the four semifinalists. As I mentioned, BTA defeating Lafay in their semifinal and Icónica defeating Old Hickory Bourbon in the second semifinal to set up this one, Toby. A very exciting final, and as I mentioned, some really exciting players on the field here today.
Absolutely, and that's a look at our semifinal matchups there. You can see BTA was able to beat Lafay in overtime in a fantastic game, and a little bit more of a decisive victory for Icónica over Old Hickory Bourbon. But now let's go ahead and talk a bit about our two teams. So we do have Icónica and BTA coming out right now. For Icónica, we've got Maureen Brennan playing number 1. For number 2 is going to be Pekka Gonzalez. Number 3, Lucas Criado Jr. And playing number 4 today is Santos Merlos. And that's for Icónica. When we move on to the BTA team, Nachi Viana plays number 1. Number 2, Jesse Bray. Number 3, Steve Kruger. And number 4 is Kelly Beal. And as you can see there, Nachi Viana, the high scorer for his team with a total of 22 goals scored, making him one of the highest scorers in this tournament. Okay. So the voice of Polo himself, Tony Capola, is down. Field side there. He made his introductions. Now we're ready to get this game underway. The teams have chosen their choices of directions. So we are here for the finals of the Joe Barry Memorial Cup 2023 edition on US Polo ASSN field number 1. And this is the Cathedral of Polo. And here's the list of horses. You can take a look down there. We'll talk a bit more about those when we can. The ball's in play. The game is underway. Let's see who's going to be the first one to get to it. It looks like it's going to be picked up here right now and taken by Criado. He tries to get back to it. Now, excuse me, that's Criado right here. That was Santos Merlos that won the throw-in. Criado sends the ball down. Pekka Gonzalez comes in to make a play. Coming in, though, it's going to be an attempted back shot right there from Steve Kruger. Kruger comes back around to try to meet that play. Picked up here. Now Pekka will jump on the ball. Pekka works it back across the field here. Pekka Gonzalez looks like he's going to run into a bit of traffic right there. And here's a shot at goal. And they're going to find the first goal of the day goes in favor of Icónica. Beautifully done right there.
And that's to their leading scorer, Santos Merlos, playing extremely well, Toby. 4-goal handicap, coming off a great summer season. Finds the back of the goal right there. Really nicely done. And you can see this team, they're not afraid to use each other, Toby. You're going to see a lot of drop passes. And these 4 players all working for each other in the dark jerseys.
Love to see the way they play. Yeah, and the same can be said here about BTA too. Right now, we've got Viana busting down the field here from the left to the right. He's going to check down now as he's going to have Pekka come in to put him in the pocket. He still controls the ball. Now he's going to give it over there to Steve Kruger. Well, looks like it's going to be turned back around here. There's a back shot from Pekka, and that's going to set up. Ooh, well, looks like falling over the right away after the shot is going to be the call here on the field. Got a pretty good look at it from the drone there.
Yeah, we can take another look at it again, Toby. It's going to be Luquitas Criado jumping on this line. He's on Lac Penelope here to start the game. Very nice horse, and he's just going to catch Steve Kruger coming across that line. Not enough space and time for Kruger, and a penalty 4 upcoming here. And once again, Toby, it's the 4-goaler, Santos Merlos, who will take the bulk of the penalties for this team.
Hence being the lead scorer on his team. This kid is something else, though. He's been playing very, very well. He's a fantastic player. He's the whole package. He can do it all. So here we go. Here's the shot. It's up. It's good. It's going to be a goal right there. So now we're going to have a 2-0 score on the board. Well done, Merlos. His second goal of the game. Okay, ball's put back into play here. Looks like it's going to be picked up now by Kruger, or excuse me, by Jesse Bray. He takes off down the right-hand side, looking to make something happen right now. Here comes the next shot back towards the goal. His shot rolling over the back line wide. Okay, so now we'll have our first knock-in of the day be awarded here to Icónica. Here comes Peke picking up that ball, taking off. But here's Kelly Beal for the defense. Kelly hits a little back shot, not quite enough on it. Now it's going to be picked up again. Let's see, coming in, taking forward here. Yeah, Peke going to get that ball picked up on the near side. He takes a shot back towards the goal. Looks like Kelly is there for the defense, but he's not needed. This one's going to roll over the back line wide, so we'll have a BTA knock-in now.
And I believe Jesse's still out on cell tower here, Toby. He's starting the game on one of his best. We know cell tower quite well.
Oh, yeah. And we'll definitely see cell tower later on. Coming out, takes this one off. Maureen comes in there to put some pressure on Jesse. And it looks like they're going to catch Maureen right there for impeding the right of way. And that's going to move down to a center shot in favor of BTA. Okay. Steve Kruger brings the ball and taps it once. He hits it right down the middle. Kruger shot up there trying to find Viana, but it's going to be an open back shot from Santos. Now here comes Maureen Brennan. Brennan coming off the injured reserve list herself. She had to take quite a bit of time off and have some surgeries done on that right shoulder of hers, but she's now back playing polo once again. Very happy to be doing so. And now we get a whistle right here that's going to result in penalty number 2 for BTA. All right. No trouble right there. 2-1 now the score. And it looks like they're going to have a penalty 5 from midfield now. So that must have been make it, miss the penalty 2, take another shot. But because they made it, they get the 5 from center here. So here we go. It's going to be a shot from Steve Kruger off at the goal. But it's over the back line, wide to the right. So we'll have another knock in here. Santos Merlos hits the next shot over to the left-hand side. Santos a little bit straight, but it's going to be good enough to get it over there to Peke. Peke, though, is going to be challenged right here by Kruger. Steve Kruger from Argyle, Texas. Right there. Now, here's the shot further back down the field. Coming in. Here comes Kelly Beal. Kelly, he's going to go ahead and hit a little back shot there, just enough to get that ball back over to Jesse Bray. Jesse picks up this ball, takes it back to the inside of Peke. Now tries to outhorse Peke right here. He's going to shut down as Peke goes flying past the old Top Gun move right there. Gets a good half pick right there from, well, let's see what happened here.
Yeah, Jesse's shot here, I think he hits it into Peke, so we'll see which way they call this. But whistle down quickly here. Let's take another look, Toby. You can see Jesse Peke up in front. And Jesse shot pretty hard into the back of Gonzalez. And yeah, it will be a spot hit.
Yeah, actually, off the inside of the leg, it looked like there, didn't it? Okay, so here comes Santos Merlos. He's going to bring this ball back into play once again. Merlos gets this one past midfield as now Peke will drop back in behind him. Merlos decides to drop his horse's head to make a run right here. He's confident in the horse he's got underneath him as he works his way through the traffic. Now Jesse comes in to put him in the pocket. He's going to be able to not get away from Jesse. And here comes the open back shot from Viana. And Bray unable to collect, but that's all right because it's going to be taken there by Kruger. His shot turned back around, though. Here comes Lucas Criado Jr. with a little shovel neck shot right there. He's going to send it on through and pick up the point. So 3-1 now the score.
You can see the end of it here. Not a lot of room to work with there, Toby. Great neck shot finish.
And it looks like that's going to end our first shucker. Here we are, starting shucker number 2 in the 2023 edition of the Joe Barry Memorial Cup. And here's the horse list.
Yeah, I was going to say, Toby, keep an eye on Peque Gonzalez on Cinco. Gray horse, a
Yes.
lot of grays out there. Jesse
And we
Bray
know this
coming
one
out on,
well.
yeah, coming out on Sydney, American Thoroughbred by Jesse Bray, another one of his favorites and best horses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not yeah. Sydney, I believe, is the darker of the two. He's got Sydney and he's got Disney. So, but anyway, right now, let's get back to the action here. Here comes Peque Gonzalez to receive the pass from Merlos. He's going to take it down past midfield here after they won that throw in. Coming in, it's going to be picked up right here by Lucas Criado Jr. Jr. Lucas Luquitas takes it back to the left, now back to the right, and nicely done there. Viana breaks up that play just enough to let Jesse get a piece of it there. Now Jesse keeps that ball away from the defenders. He's going to go ahead and bear down on this ball, and I love the way they've got this team lined up with Jesse in that number 2 slot. He's a big guy that can really crush the ball, but he's super quick too. And we'll see some more of that later on. A little bit nice try there, but it's going to be turned back here by Peque Gonzalez. Peque now Jesse takes out Maureen. No, Maureen wins the ride-off. Well done, Maureen Brennan setting up. Well, another pickup right here by Kruger. Kruger with a back shot. Jesse will come in and pick up this ball and turn it back around. Bray, he's going to hit a pass back to the center. A little bit off on this one, and it looks like it's going to be a whistle on that one there. Looked like Santos did a great job of jumping on that right away and picking up the whistle right here.
I think you're right, Toby. Santos Merlos hopping on that line. Kruger having to come too far left to right, I think, to force Santos over to his near side. And I believe this will be a spot hit. And Santos Merlos on Taita Leon here to start to chuck her a seven-year-old Argentine chestnut mare owned by his father, Sebastian Merlos.
Sebi, another one of my favorite players from when I was growing up. And him and Mariano were two of my biggest heroes in the game, in the world, really. Here comes the next shot now. It's going to be picked up here by Santos Merlos. Looks a lot like his dad when he rides, too. Here comes a shot from Peque. The Peque is going to... Oh, what a play, Kelly. Knock that one out of the air. Get a whistle.
Yeah, that was a fantastic play there by Kelly. I was just going to say out of the air, but I think before that, again, another shot into the back of a pony, it looked like. Peque talking to the umpire. I think this is going in favor of BTA. And while you were on the topic there, Toby, this Icónica team, pretty good coaching staff there in the team tent with some, all three of these players' fathers down there coaching these guys. Lucas Sr., Sebastian Merlos, and Mariano Gonzalez.
Yeah, they got about what 29 goals in the coaching staff area there. All right, here comes the next shot. Back over from Santos. He's going to break down the middle. He thought about going up for a pass, but he decides to go ahead and stay back because he's got Peque moving down with the ball. He's got Lucas down there ready to receive. Here comes the back shot from Kelly Beal. That'll be picked up now by Kruger. Kruger loses the play. Tail shot from Peque. Setting up a shot on goal right here. Oh, nicely done, but it's going to be an open back shot there from Steve Kruger. Kruger's shot gets kicked by a horse, picked up now by Peque. Peque able to keep that one away and send it on through and pick up the point. I do believe that's a goal. Let's make sure.
Yeah, what a play here by Gonzalez. Great move by Cinco. Take a look. Coming in, he gets on this line and just gets it by Kruger inside the post.
No, I take that back. It's not a clean play. They are going to blow this one as a penalty here, and they're going to give a penalty 5 from center field. So they must be saying that Peque fouled Steve Kruger, or excuse me, Jesse Bray on that play. Now, moot point because Icónica has the ball back under control once again. Now, it's going to be taken here. Comes the shot, big shot back down the field where it's going to be taken by Kruger with an near side open back shot. This one is going to be knocked down and picked back up here. Merlos takes it through that last man. Kruger dies on the play there to stop the ball. He gets it done, but here's a near side next shot from Peque, and this time he's going to send it on through for real and pick up that point.
That's right, Toby. Just oozing confidence on this Cinco horse, Peque Gonzalez, having a great chucker here. And my mistake on that last one, after that foul, he gets the goal right back in a 3-goal lead now for Icónica.
Okay, 4-1 the score. Keep an eye right here on, yeah, Criado. He's going to win this throw in here. Winds up, fires that ball back down the field where, no, excuse me, that might have been Merlos. Yeah, that was. Now, here comes the open back shot. And the first one to read the play is going to be Kelly Beal. Kelly going to ride to it. Beal comes in. He's going to take it forward. Kelly doing a great job. Great carry right here. Well done. That's the way. Kelly Beal going for it all the way. But it's going to be a back shot here from Peke Gonzalez. His shot is going to be picked up and turned back around by Steve Kruger. Coming in now. Here comes a nice play and pick up there. Goes, oh yeah, Lucas Criado looking good. Going to the goal. Tries to take this on the bounce. Unable to get to it. And it looks like Jesse Bray will come up with the ball. He takes it forward further into Icónica territory. Tries for that back shot. That's going to cost him right here because Peke is going to eat him alive. He's going to go near side right here. Takes full advantage of this broken play. He's in the red zone. Peke Gonzalez sends it on through to pick up another point. His second in a row.
Just feeling it right now. Peke Gonzalez heating up back-to-back goals here in the chukker and stretching this lead once again here. Toby, the Icónica horse is looking really good in this chukker.
They sure are. Okay, Jesse gets this ball back under control. One thing we know about this BTA team is they don't quit. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. They're going to continue to fight and play the whole game. Now it's going to be picked up right here. And looks a bit of a collision there. First one to get back to it, though, again, is going to be Peke Gonzalez. Peke trying to fight off those defenders. Peke taps that ball in front of his horse's nose, making it almost impossible for somebody to get a hook on him when he makes that play right there. And then here comes another pickup, taking this one back over to the left of the defender. It's going to be Criado. He's called off right here by Peke. Peke on a break, right back towards that goal. They can't catch him. All they can do is hope he misses, but Peke is in the zone. He fires and drains it, putting another point on the board, his third of the chukker and in a row, too.
3 in a row, officially hot, I'd say here. Toby, Peke Gonzalez, another one, and the lead a little lopsided right now, Toby. I don't think anybody would have expected this kind of score at the moment. But like you said, this BTA team, if anybody's capable of a comeback, it's this team in white.
Absolutely. Right now, though, they got to start winning some throw-ins. Here comes the shot back towards that north goal. Open back shot right here. And it's going to be another attempt there from Kruger. And well done. Look at this. No way. No way. What a goal. Beautifully done there. Santos. Or no, excuse me. That's going to be Lucas Criado Jr. winning this play and hitting the open back shot to score.
Well, very high level of skill on that shot right there from Luquitas Criado. What a beautiful goal.
Wow, that was something else now. Okay, so that's going to end chukker number 2. We'll be back for the third chukker in just a moment. Here we go, back. Now, starting chukker number 3. Here's our horse list down at the bottom on the ticker. You can see, there we go. BTA finally wins a throw-in here. The score stands 7-1 right now. Going to be picked up and taken back across the field now by Santos. Merlos on that beautiful gray horse. That might be, well, a younger version of that gray that his dad used to have. Looks very similar. Here comes the shot back down. Peke going to come up with a play. He's going to pick it up. He's going to take it, keeping this ball close to him. Ooh, nasty bounce. Here comes a back shot, though, from Kruger to set up Jesse Bray. First one to read the play, though, is going to be Santos Merlos. Merlos, oh, catching Jesse flat-footed right there. Works it back. He winds up. He fires from distance. Look at this. He drops it down right there, and it will roll on through. And he follows up his own shot anyway to make the score 8-1. Ouch. What a play right here.
Well, Toby, everybody loves a steel gray, and what a goal here. Santos Merlos. Let's take a look at the replay. I'm not sure it's over, and Santos gets back to it. You talked about this horse, Toby. That's Open Pintura, recently purchased by Sebastian Merlos from Gabby Crespo. It's from Elercina Tinta and Yatai Davenport. So some good bloodlines, and keep an eye on this one, this chukker. It's a fabulous horse.
That's right. Yeah. So this one does look similar to the one that I was talking about, but I think it's not, if he just purchased this one, it's not the same bloodline that I'm thinking of, but they do look very similar. Lucky break right here for BTA. They're going to receive a knock-in now. It's going to be Steve Kruger bringing the ball back into play. It's very tough, on one hand, to not be discouraged right now if you're BTA with an 8-1 score on the board. But on the flip side of that coin, it's very difficult for Icónica to not get a little overconfident too, and start getting a little bit sloppy. So let's see if those if that can work to BTA's advantage right now. Here comes the pickup by Kelly Beal. He doesn't connect though. Here's a back shot from Peke. His shot is going to be turned back around once again. Coming in to pick up the play. Let's see who's going to get there. It looks like it's going to be Santos again on this gray horse, looking good, working this one back from right to left. He's going to check down now and turn the ball. Look at this. What a move. He gets crushed right there, and it's stolen back away by Viana. He takes off running right here, gets some good protection from Bray. Bray holds out that defender. Well, kind of gets scraped off right there. He'll take out another defender. Bray doing some amazing work right here for his teammate. Now he's able to get the ball picked up. He'll hold the man and come back to it on the offside. He stayed nearsided all the way until he got to the ball, then went offside. Very smart play, not giving that defender a chance to make an nearside back shot on him. Now, once again, here comes Viana. Nachi, he's going to go ahead. He's got his players behind him. Jesse's going in there to try to lay a pick, try to open up a hole for him. That's not going to work, though. It's going to get turned back around, but Jesse does read the play, and he'll be the first one back to the ball. Bray, right here. Ooh, get this one turned back around. Jesse sends this ball off to the right. That's going to give Peke a chance to make the open back shot happen right here to set up Lucas Criado Jr. Lucas works it past midfield. He is out, and he is on a run right now, looking good. Beautiful run to goal. Criado, just off to the right. And let's see who's going to come up with it here. It looks like it's going to be taken now by Steve Kruger. Now, Kruger hits a pass back up there to Bray. Jesse looking to pick this one up. He's got a hold of it now. Jesse gets some good protection there. Hits the ball forward for Kelly. Kelly Beal is going to go ahead and take a next shot back towards that goal. Nice centering shot here. Beal, he wants the tail shot. I knew that. Beal loves that tail shot. He's good at it too. Now Jesse wants the whistle right here, trying to catch the man falling over the right away after the shot. Doesn't look like it happens though, and it's going to be picked right back up here by Lucas Criado on Petaleta. He's going to give a pass and then go for the pass down the center. Right here, he'll check, hold that ball. Nobody coming to him just yet. Now Kruger waits for Luquitas to come. He's now going to hit a short pass to the right over here. Nope, not quite where he wanted to put that one. He's going to be able to pick it up himself. He was trying to get it up there to Merlos, but it looks like it's now going to be Merlos to drop back in behind. He'll take a shot from inside the 60 at the goal over the back line. Another lucky break here for BTA. They'll have another knock-in.
A quick knock-in here. You can see some players going off to change. It's been a while since we've had a whistle or any stoppage here. A lot of players unable to change so far.
Yeah, and so just like you said, the BTA team trying to take whatever advantage they can to get something going right now. Here comes Viana. Nobody coming to him. He can work that ball down as slowly or as quickly as he would like. Gives a pass back down, coming in. It's going to be picked up here. Looking good in the red zone. Kruger will send it on through and pick up the point.
And they do take advantage of that. Santos Merlos got stuck changing, and 4-on-3 going back the other way for BTA, and they finally get another one back on the scoreboard. And as you mentioned before, Toby, and all the games that we've covered together, it's tough having a big lead in the first half. We've seen a lot of comebacks, a lot of collapses, a lot of comebacks. So let's see if BTA can keep the pressure on here after that goal.
That's the truth. It's something that I've said forever and ever is, I always like to go into halftime down by a couple and up by a couple because you have a tendency to come out hungry. Well, the flip side of that coin is when you come out of halftime with a big lead, it's almost impossible to keep that same level of intensity up and not start, making little mistakes here and there that can, if you're not careful, let that other team back in the game, especially when you have a team like BTA that just does not quit no matter what the scoreboard says. Now, here comes Jesse Bray to pick up the ball. He's going to turn it right back around here. Bray takes off running with Peke in pursuit. Peke reaching out for the hook. He's able to make that hook, it looks like, but we do get another whistle stop in the clock. Let's see what they decide to do.
Tough to see from the initial angle. Let's take a look at the replay here, Toby. Jesse taking off with it, and as Peke comes in, he might just swing into the legs a little bit there, trying to make the hook.
That's kind of what, yeah, and he's even acknowledging, sorry about that, yeah.
Right away, Peke, certainly not a dirty player, but because of the, I'm not sure if there was a yellow card or not, but could be dangerous use of the mallet. You see, they are moving it up, so possibly a yellow card there, Toby. We'll wait, find out if we know for sure, but that's why they're moving this one all the way up to a penalty 3, because the mallet got tangled up in the horse's legs there.
And that's a huge move too. Basically from the around the 30-yard line down the south end all the way to the 40-yard line on the north end. But that's exactly what BTA needs. They're going to put one on the board right here. And so now we'll have an 8-3 score here in chukker number 3.
Yeah, I believe a penalty 4 called initially and then moved up 1 with the yellow on the dangerous use of the mallet, yeah. Toby.
Seems like it to me, yeah. Okay, here comes Peke. He's going to win this throw-in. He's got Criado going up, and look at this. Oh, my goodness, what a play right here. Criado, perfect read. He knew that as soon as Peke won that throw-in, he went straight to the pass, and he's able to work it on through. And it looks like, is that Nachi was a little upset there, but I think it looks clean to me all day right here. He flips that ball over to his near side. He doesn't move over. Maybe a bit of frustration. Either way, that's going to end the first half. 9-3 the score. Icónica over BTA here in the finals of the Joe Barry Memorial Final. Our first half stats we can take a look at here, Cody.
Yeah, Toby, as you can see there, BTA, their stats looking okay. They just need to start getting some more chances. When they have had chances, they've been able to score. And I think a big part of it, throw-ins, as you mentioned in the first half there, Toby. Icónica really dominating the throw-ins.
Ball's put back into play. Here we go. It's going to be Peke to win this throw-in here. He takes off running. Peke Gonzalez cuts it back at the goal. He's looking good. Uh-oh. He's going to get to double digits right here. Ay. This is a tough break right now for BTA because Icónica just keeps on swinging after half.
Another Mariano Gonzalez mare here, Primera. And again, out of the throw-in, this Icónica team just explosive. They find the ball, one guy breaks down, and BTA just having a hard time keeping up.
And here we go. Nicely done right here by Steve Kruger. He makes a little back shot. He turns, he picks up his own shot. Now he's going to catch a pick right here by Jesse Bray. Now, looking for a place to go. He's going to pop it right over. And a nice pickup here by Jesse as... Well, Jesse was looking, trying to find a whistle there. He's not going to find it there. That looked like a clean play, and this is going to cost him because here goes Peke on a run back the other direction. Peke gets called off right there by Criado. Criado sends this ball back on down. What a play here. Peke takes the man wide, comes back on the near side. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to have an inadvertent cross hook on that one.
Yeah, take another look. What a play between Criado and Gonzalez. Kruger, well, maybe half inadvertent there, Toby. I think he knew it was wrong right away. You can kind of see him put the hand up, apologizing, but nevertheless, another penalty 2 here for Luquitas Criado.
Okay. Penalty number 2 coming up. Criado, no trouble sending this one straight on through to pick up another point and getting his team a little bit more of a lead on the board. Okay, ball's put back in once again. Now, let's see. It's going to be picked up here by Peke. They win another throw-in, but look at this. What a play by Jesse Bray. Beautifully done. The guy does not stop. He's just an animal on the polo field. Here comes the back shot. Knocked down right there. Ooh, the ball half stepped on, but doesn't bother Lucas at all. Luquitas. Now, well, we do get another whistle here, stopping the clock.
Take another look here. Ball gets knocked off. I'm not sure if Jesse gets back on the line, or if they're going to call him for riding into the back shot. We'll wait and see here.
Yeah, looks like that's what's going to happen there. They're going to catch Jesse, playing that ball on the offside instead of going to the near side there.
Part of this horse of Jesse Bray's, Toby Pancha. It's a 7-year-old Argentine mare. owned by Justin Klentner. I think a ton of potential in this one.
Absolutely. He gets a lot that, done on this horse that we've seen in these past games. Look at this. What a shot. Ooh, lucky break right there for BTA. 4:56 left to go here in the fourth chukker of play. 11-3 the score. Uphill battle for sure for BTA, but don't count out.
I like the mindset there too from Criado. With this big lead, why not keep taking chances on goal any opportunity you get?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Instead of and take those shots, because they will eventually start to go. But then also, the more you hit and shoot at goal, the less legs you have to try to get through, the less chance you take of hurting yourself or a horse. And I think it's a very, very good strategy, and it pays off right here. Not the big shot, but nevertheless, just that great team play that we've been seeing.
Yeah, again, a back shot right to Criado and Luquitas, making it look easy right there. What a play and what a goal once again from Icónica.
Picking up his fourth goal so far. Okay, ball's put back into play. Jesse Bray going to win the throw-in right here. He takes off running. Bray looking good. Well, not quite as good as you'd like. There's an open back shot here from Criado. That's going to set up Peke. This is a very young Icónica team they've got here that Maureen has assembled around her. Here comes Peke. Hits a little short shovel pass to the left where it's going to be taken now by Luquitas. He's going to drop the ball back to Santos. Santos hits this one off to the right. I love the thought process there by Luquitas, leaving that ball for the man that doesn't have his teammate that doesn't have a man on him, but it's just a mishit there from Santos. Now, coming in, Santos can take that ball on the boards. It's going to be taken here by by Kruger. Kruger is going to pick up a whistle right here.
Very young, very fun team Marine has assembled here, Toby, and obviously a very good team, undefeated up until this point. And there you're going to see the foul and a penalty 5 here for BTA. And Toby, as you mentioned, young team, Peke Gonzalez, 23 years old, the senior of those 3 boys. By a lot too.
Yeah, exactly. By 5 or 6 years. Yeah. Here's the shot. Oh, nicely done. Viana pounds it on through and turns this into a fantastic penalty number 5.
Really nicely done here. Viana coming off of a good FIP for Uruguay and the leading scorer on this BTA team. That's who they need to get rolling up in that number 1 position.
Yeah, picking up his 23rd goal so far of the tournament. Here we go. Ball's put back into play. Maureen. And now, miscommunication, but that's all right. It's going to work out. Jesse Bray's right there. He's going to get some good protection here momentarily by his teammates. He's going to drop that ball back. Here comes the shot from Viana. He sends it back up there looking for Kruger. Going to be turned back, though. Kruger picks this one up, keeps it going towards the goal. He's able to fight and drag, and it's going to be, left on the field. And Kruger will finish it off right here. And look at this. Their second half comeback is firmly underway here in chukker number 4.
Take a look. There's the back shot missed by Merlos. Doesn't get all on it. And Kruger doing a nice job there, keeping his head on a swivel, jumping back on that line and putting it through for the score.
Kelly Beal wins the throw-in. Kelly gets called off right here by Viana, but here comes Kruger to back up Viana. Kruger going to slap that next shot back over for Beal, and Jesse Bray. Bray's going to try to get there. He lets the man bring him back to the ball. Oof, Bray. And now Viana stabs it on through, and look at this. They're starting to mount a comeback here.
They certainly never quit here, Toby. Take a look. Viana following up Jesse Bray. Bray clearing out a little traffic, and Felipe puts it in for the score. Excuse me, Nachi, Felipe's brother here.
I know, I've done the same thing. Okay. So looks like that's going to end chukker number 4. So they're halfway there. 12-6 the score at the end of the 4th here in the Joe Barry Memorial Final. Now we're back for chukker number 5. Check out our horse list here. You see some names coming back. Here comes a little back shot, and it's going to be picked up here by Peke Gonzalez. Peke working it down. He's going to go ahead and slap the next shot back around coming in. It's going to be a back shot from Kruger. Kruger shot over there for Bray, and a belly shot here. Oh, they're going to catch a whistle right here, it looks like.
A good job there. It looks like Kruger jumping on that line, drawing the foul.
And they go all the way down to a 4. Good job.
I'm not sure there. Criado may have got nabbed for hitting the ball after the whistle. Could be why they moved it up, but there might not have been anybody back there.
Yeah, that could be a case, but, they were facing up and down the field. Either way, here we go. Penalty number 4. Big shot from Viana, and he threads the needle and puts it on through. Back to the center now, 12-7. All of a sudden, it looks like it's not that bad of a lead here with this much time. We're in the 5th chukker now. Here comes Jesse Bray. Oh, yeah, on the near side with the man on his hip. Bray working hard. He goes to that near side next shot, unable to connect the way he wants. Coming in, it's going to be picked up here by Kruger. Kruger in a fight right there with Criado. Now picked up by Merlos. Santos gets a bit of a next shot off, but Kruger comes in and takes it forward. Kruger looking for a place to go with this ball. He's going to take it forward on his near side. He gets some good protection from his teammates there, as it's going to be Santos to come in. Now he flips the ball over to Bray. Bray looking for a way to get to the goal. And it looks like he's going to find that way through the umpire's whistle.
And maybe a little pressure now on the shoulders of Icónica. Take a look at the replay. Marine just coming in. Doesn't mean to, but it's going to catch Jesse just a little bit in front of the saddle.
And that's going to give him a penalty too. All right. Put on through right there. Penalty number 2 by Viana. And look at this. We got a 4-goal ball game. All of a sudden, things are looking up for BTA, and that's why you never quit in a polo game. This is a fantastic comeback we're seeing already.
Well, 5 goals in a row now for BTA, coming back from 12-3 down.
Yeah. All right. Looks like waiting on one more player and the umpire. There we go. Okay, Santos is back. This is going to give Icónica the offensive side of the throw, and let's see if they can stop the bleeding here. Looks like it's going to be picked up now by Kruger. Well done. What a play. He wins this one. He takes off running back the other way towards the north end. As you mentioned, 5 unanswered goals scored so far. Can they make it a 6th right here and now? Kruger takes his time, holds that ball as those defenders come in. Jesse keeps the defender away. Man, I love to see these guys. Both teams work so well for each other. Whoever's got the ball, the teammates are trying to clear those guys out of the way for them, giving them some, time and taking a little bit of pressure off. Kruger slaps the shot back towards the goal. And it looks like this one's going to be over the back line. So we'll have a knock-in now for Icónica.
And maybe a bit of a lucky break, Icónica. You can see all 3 of those guys back there talking strategy, trying to regroup here.
Now, Lucas Criado brings this one in, hits it off to the right-hand side. A bit of a, not quite the knock-in they were looking for there, because it's going to be stolen away right here. Look at this. Well done. What a play by Kruger. He's working it back towards the goal, takes his shot. Viana. Viana drains it. Wow, look at that. 6 back-to-back unanswered goals scored by BTA, and this is just straight magic.
And what a cut shot there from Viana after the broken knock-in. And as you said, Toby, 6 straight goals. Still a lot of time left here. Only 3 down with a chukker plus to play.
Exactly. Now, Jesse reaching out, trying to make a hook of the back shot, unable to do so. Coming in here, it's going to be a neck shot from Viana, sending this one back down. Jesse's going to take the man wide, come back to it on the offside. Jesse, like I said before, he's just an animal. He gets caught right here, but nevertheless, he's a big guy, but man, he is quick and he's so strong.
Absolutely. Taking a look at the replay here. It's going to be a spot hit, penalty 5 here.
Here comes Merlos with that ball. He's got control, trying to take advantage of those players being off the field. He's going to kind of run into the back end of his own player. He leaves it now right here for Lucas Criado. Criado winds up for a next shot, doesn't connect the way he wants, and Kelly will just escort that ball over the back line, and then Kruger will bring it back into play. All right, Steve hits this one to the left. Jesse's right there. Yeah, Jesse right now working this one on down. Okay. He is going to go ahead and hit a pass, turning this into a positive knock-in right here. And it's going to be Jesse trying to get back to it. The ball gets picked up here and stolen by Pekka Gonzalez. No, it gets restolen right here by Viana. Excuse me, that's Kruger right there. Kruger. Now, coming in, Pekka is going to get to this play. He's going to hit an open back shot to the boards. This one stays on the field, and Lucas Priello is going to pick this one up. Digs it out from underneath his horse. Jesse comes in to challenge. Oh, bad bounce right there for Icónica, but a great play for BTA. Now, Jesse pounds it right back down. Look at this. A breakaway run going to the goal. It's going to be Viana in the red zone. He's going to run it on through and get his team to double digits. It is doable. All of a sudden, a 2-goal difference on the board. Wow, what a game this is turning out to be.
Still 2 minutes on the clock here in the fifth chukker as well. What a crazy comeback we're seeing right here from BTA. Felipe Viana again in that #1 spot doing work.
Just magical work, too. Here comes Santos Merlos, waiting for the man to get out of his way. Hits a short pass off to the right, and Jesse's going to go ahead and meet it. Oh, he breaks his mallet. Oh, what a terrible luck play right here for Bray. Let's see what he gets done. Let's see. He's on Sydney here. No, excuse me. That's Disney. Now, he's going to go ahead and try to make a hook with his broken mallet. He can't hit the ball, though. So watch what he does. I guarantee you he's going to try to grab a man here until he can get a mallet picked up either from one of his teammates or from the sidelines. Coming back now, it's going to be Viana here to pick up this ball. Viana, he's going to be challenged right there by Criado. Oh, for just a moment. Actually worked out to be a good play here for BTA. Going off, once again, it's going to be Viana. Nachi, he's got Kruger coming in behind, and Viana works this one past midfield. Nachi, Viana going to that goal, reaching back, trying to keep it alive, can't do so. Back shot right here from Merlos. Santos' shot gonna be picked off nicely by Beal. What a play, Kelly. But his shot will be picked up and turned back around once again by Santos. Merlos pulls back on that swing. Smart play on his part, doesn't hit the player, and then sends it off to the left. Jesse now jumping on this ball here. Let's see, that's going to be Kruger. Excuse me, Viana. Viana turns it back around. He keeps it away, and it looks like we're going to run out of time right there. So we still have a whole chukker left to go with a 2-goal ball game here in the finals of the 2023 edition of the Joe Barry Memorial Cup. And we'll be back here on the USPA Polo Network. All right, we're back here for the 6th and final chukker of regulation time. 12-10 the score. An amazing comeback we've seen so far here for BTA, Cody.
Absolutely, Toby. Let's see if they can keep it going here. Pekka Gonzalez, he's back on Cinco from the second chukker. He had an amazing second chukker. The entire team did. So let's see if Icónica can get the momentum back here right now. It's their game to lose. BTA is on fire.
They really
7
are.
Straight goals so far.
Yeah, and Peke scored 3 goals on Cinco in that second chukker. Right now, going to be picked up by Viana once again. Viana, this kid is hot. I tell you what, he is something else. I'm really enjoying watching this guy play polo. Here's the open back shot there from Merlos. That's going to set up. Oh, well done. Good read by Jesse. Makes that near side play. Now Bray going to go ahead and pop this one back out there, looking for anybody, but it's turned back around by Merlos once again. Santos, his shot going to be taken now by Pekka Gonzalez. Peke down the right-hand side. Gonzalez keeps it moving. Peke, and here comes the follow-up shot. And here comes another open back shot to the boards. Wow, almost made that one go forward on the near side, on the offside open back shot. Jesse Bray will pick it back up. He is going to go ahead and force the defender to get out of his way. Now Bray, from a walk, will hit this ball back towards center field. It's deflected. And Kelly Beal comes in here. Kelly is going to try to break up the play right there with Lucas Criado, but Lucas is going to be able to win this play. Criado hits a tail shot back around. Jesse read it perfectly. Bray comes in. Thought he might be going for that whistle. Decides not to. Picked up here. Good read right now by Kruger. He takes off running. Steve Kruger. His shot blocked, though, and now taken forward again by Santos Merlos. And then Kruger takes a shot at him. Here comes Merlos with a little back shot down the board. Jesse Bray picks it up, takes it forward, avoids the hook right there. Not quite. And let's see. Did it go over? Yes, it did. The ball's over the board. So we'll have a possession play given up by BTA in favor of Icónica. Merlos brings the ball into play. Santos down the right-hand side. Jesse Bray pointing at that ball saying, hey, it's over there. You're trying to push me wide there. Now that's going to be a great non-call and a great play here. It's going to be Kruger coming in. He takes it forward. Steve Kruger, his shot is off to the right, picked up again. Uh-oh, here comes Viana. He reaches out, doesn't want to foul. And there's the back shot by Criado. And look at this. Great job there by Kruger, doing a good job to take out to keep those defenders away from Jesse Bray. As Jesse gets the ball turned back around, fires at the goal. It's off, deflected to the left. Coming back to it here, Viana, and the near side back shot from Peke. That's going to set up Santos Merlos once again. Santos, this kid is calm and cool, never looks rushed, and then crushes the ball back to the left-hand side, where he's going to look for one of his offensive players coming in, though. It's going to be Beal. Kelly trying to take a neck shot right there, does not connect the way he wants, and then a beautiful play right here by Lucas Criado. He's going to work his way down the field, keeping this one away, drops it there, open back shot. First one to read the play is going to be Peke, and he's going to hit a tail shot down into the center. Great read right here by Kruger. Steve Kruger takes off. Oh, yeah, nicely done. Out of the air, picks it up, and Jesse's going forward for the pass from Kruger. He's got the man behind without the ball. He's without a man on him. He's going to leave it there for Viana. Viana pounds it back down for Bray. Coming in, though, it's going to be Peke there for the defense. Bray goes into challenge. Peke with the open back shot. His shot picked up once again here by Merlos. Merlos is going to go ahead and run this one kind of right into that defender. He hits a pass to the center where he's going to find Peke. Peke comes back around. Now, Gonzalez doesn't connect. That could cost him. And what a great play right here by Viana. He picks this one up as Santos did not try to ride out that foul. He knew he wasn't going to be able to ride out the foul, so he went straight to the next play. Now, coming in, Peke goes to run it back around, gets away from him. Jesse makes the hook, and he's going to turn this ball back towards that goal. They got to do something here pretty quick, or else they're going to run out of time. Here goes Jesse Bray taking it to the goal, and I think he might have just picked something up right there.
Take a look at the replay. Jesse gets this ball turned. Relentless pressure. Merlos comes in. He makes a hook attempt here. Not sure if he fouled the second man coming down, I believe, behind Jesse.
Yeah. Here we go to bring him within one. Oh, no.
Oh, my. Horse danced on him a little bit there, Toby. Not helping him out too much, and he just misses it wide to the right. You don't see that from Felipe too often. Yeah, pressure. Time, as you said, running out of some time right now.
Yeah, Nachi Viana. Okay. Here comes a shot back down. Boy, I tell you what, that's going to take a little bit of the pressure off Icónica, knowing that they didn't connect on that penalty number 2 right there. Now it's going to be picked up here. Coming back around. Look at this Santos Merlos out of the air, still moving it down the field, trying to get away from those defenders. He's out in front, going to the goal. Gets away from him. Oh, what a back shot. Nice play right here. And Bray picks it up, and he is going to keep on pushing. Jesse, Bray, he's got Nachi going downfield to be a target. Bray at midfield takes it, keeps it to himself. He's working it down the right-hand side. Bray from right to left, keeps this ball going to that goal. He shuts down right here. He's got Kruger behind him. He's got Viana coming in. Kruger comes in here, flips that one forward at the goal. Kruger pushing. Kruger gets it done right there, and we have a 1-goal ball game now. It's 12-11 the score. What a play.
Truly incredible here. Now, 8 straight goals. They were down 12-3, remember, in the fourth chukker, and they've just dominated since that point. And they just have Icónica back on their heels. They have no answer for BTA right now. This is a big throw in, Toby.
Icónica has not scored a goal since the fourth chukker. And here comes Jesse Bray. Bray working his way on down. They're running short on time here. Bray looking to make something happen right there. He wanted to whistle. He didn't find it, though. And now it's going to be picked right back up here. And Icónica, they've got to keep control of this ball right here. They cannot afford to let BTA get a hold of this ball. Here it goes, Santos Merlos. He fights off Kruger. Santos looking good, keeps it going. He drops the ball now, and it's going to be turned back here by Viana. Jesse Bray turns to pick it up. Bray comes in. Bray knows he's short on time right now. We're under a minute left to go. Here comes Peke with the open back shot, read perfectly by Bray. Bray picks it back up. Jesse working it back to the goal inside the 30-second mark right here. He's going to the goal. What a great defensive back shot right there. First one to read the play and get back to it is going to be Viana. Viana lets the ball come off the boards. We're down to the final 10 seconds or so of this chukker. Got to do something quickly. Nachi, Viana, going to have to go for the Hail Mary right here at the goal. It's going. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
That is game.
What a shot from Viana. What an opportunity. Heartbreaking miss right there. BTA. Toby just running out of time here. Icónica taking a deep breath, and they can celebrate. But what an ending to this game.
Wow.
Really just a, one half chukker better for BTA in the first half, and this would have been their game. What a final this ended up being. I hope you didn't go home at halftime, because that was a fantastic finish for this team.
What just unbelievable. And both teams played great, but that's been the best comeback we've seen all year so far here in 2023. So congratulations, though, to Icónica. They are able to take home the trophy, the Joe Barry Memorial Cup. I'm Toby Wayman for Cody Offen. Thanks so much for tuning in to USPA Polo Network. We will see you at our next broadcast.